In a cozy little house, there was a boy named Yazan. He was 7 years old and loved playing alone in his room. Every time his mom called for help tidying up, he would shake his head and say, "No, I just want to play." One sunny day, Yazan took his toys outside to play with his friends in the neighborhood. But when it came time to share, he clung to his toys, unwilling to let anyone else join in on the fun. "It's my toy, and I don't want to share," he declared. When Yazan's dad heard about the squabble, he sat down for a serious talk. "Yazan, sharing is important. You should be kind to your friends," he said gently. Yazan shrugged and insisted, "But I like my toys." At school, things weren't much better. When the teacher asked for homework, Yazan just crossed his arms and said, "I don't want to do it." The teacher noticed and decided to talk to him privately. "Yazan, your behavior affects others. You need to be more cooperative," the teacher advised. Yazan just mumbled, "I like doing things my way." During recess, Yazan found himself alone. He sat on the playground bench, watching others play and feeling a little lonely, though he wouldn't admit it. In his head, he thought, "I don't need anyone." Later, his friends invited him to play a new game, but he refused stubbornly, claiming it wasn't fun. "Come on, give it a try," urged a friend, but Yazan turned away. "No, I don't want." One weekend, Yazan visited his grandpa, who shared tales of cooperation and kindness. "When I was your age, Yazan, I learned that sharing brings happiness. Don't you want to be happy?" Grandpa asked with a twinkle in his eye. "Yes, but I like being alone," Yazan replied, a bit puzzled. Not long after, the consequences of his actions caught up with him, and Yazan faced a punishment at school. Sulking, he had to stay after school to reflect on his behavior. "Today, you'll stay and think about your actions. Cooperation is important," said his teacher firmly. Yazan said nothing, but inside he was fuming. This isn't fair. Sitting by himself, Yazan began to think deeply. He remembered his grandpa's words and realized he didn't enjoy being alone. "Maybe I should be more cooperative. I don't want to be lonely," he pondered. The next day, Yazan approached his friends with a new resolve. "Want to play together? I'll share my toys," he offered with a smile. His friends blinked in surprise. "Really? Are you serious?" asked one, a smile forming on their faces. Suddenly, games were more fun than ever as Yazan joined in wholeheartedly. "We're glad you're sharing, Yazan. Let's go play." They laughed and played, and Yazan felt joy bubbling in his heart. "Thanks, I'll try my best," he beamed. At school, Yazan worked with his classmates on a group project and earned praise from his teacher. "Well done, Yazan. Working with your friends brought success," the teacher commended him. "Thanks. I'll keep doing it," Yazan promised with pride. After school, he laughed and played with his friends in the neighborhood. Laughter filled the air, and the joy in Yazan's eyes was undeniable. "You're great, Yazan. We're happy you're here," cheered his friends. "I'm happy to be with you all," Yazan replied, his heart full. Later, Yazan received a letter from his grandpa, praising his good behavior. "I'm proud of you, my boy. Keep sharing and cooperating. These are the traits of great people," Yazan read, feeling a swell of happiness. Finally, one evening, Yazan sat with his parents. He spoke of all he had learned and how grateful he was for their support. "Thank you for your help. I'll always be cooperative," he vowed. His father smiled warmly. "We're proud of you, Yazan. Remember, cooperation brings happiness."